If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? Hi, my name is Nishanth Sundar, 6th grader, and I'm here to give my answer to that very question. There's a lot of things in the world I'd like to change, such as poverty, disease, wars, etc. But what I chose was mental health. Now, mental health is a very wide field, but there's one specific type of mental disorder I would like to talk about. Post-traumatic stress disorder, more commonly known as PTSD. PTSD is caused by some sort of trauma. Whether you experienced the trauma, you saw it occur, or a loved one experienced the trauma. PTSD is most commonly associated with wartime, as all of these causes occur during wartime. But it doesn't have to be that extreme. One of the most common causes of PTSD is child abuse, and its effects on the child later as an adult. It's been so detrimental on children that it's been called the tobacco industry of mental health. Think of something terrible, a war, a death, maybe a shooting. Now ask yourself, was the person responsible for that mentally stable? Almost every single time, it will be an obvious no. Child abuse is one of the most dangerous mental diseases because of everyone it could affect. PTSD is incredibly dangerous, so who are some examples of its victims? Well, how about Adolf Hitler, who is arguably the reason World War II started? He was a perfect storm, abused by his father as a child, and he later fought as a soldier in World War I. This would no doubt give him PTSD as he experienced two major causes of it. So history gives us a huge sign for people like Hitler. But what are some recent events caused by PTSD? Well, the largest event in recent history involving areas like this was the Las Vegas shooting in 2017. In total, 910 people, including himself, were at least hurt by just one man, Stephen Paddock, who most experts believe had PTSD. Also, I'm sure every single one of us would remember various school shootings all over America in which mental health has played a pivotal role. I'm sorry if this kind of messed you up. Honestly, researching these things also kind of messed me up. But it must be said, it must be addressed. People need to know about how dangerous PTSD and other mental diseases are. Now I'm done addressing the problem. I'm going to tell you how to reduce PTSD. Remember, PTSD is most commonly associated with wartime, and we can't do much to stop this, but we can cut down a lot by working against child abuse. Fixing child abuse isn't as hard as you think. Just love your family. Parents, you need to make sure your kids feel loved. You need to really spend time with them. As great as buying everything they want is, it's not the same as spending actual time with them. Also, listen to their feelings and respect their opinions. If there's something you feel is an absolute must, try to get them on your side and convince them why it's so important. Trust me, a child will not take it well when you just override them and tell them to do whatever you say. Sometimes you do need to override them, but listen to them and try to present activities you think they would enjoy. Finally, you need to give them appropriate freedom. As they grow older, they need to be able to make more decisions for themselves and learn from their mistakes. They will improve and grow more mature. And for the kids like me out there, your job is much simpler. All you need to do is make sure you're respecting your parents and let them know through your actions that they can trust you. And also, showing care doesn't have to be just for families. You can also show your kindness and love to people around you, outside your family as well. Being a good person and helping others is much more important and yields much better results than you realize. To wrap this all up, PTSD is a major issue. It's caused by so many things, but the most common cause is abuse. It affects a wide range of people, as we just talked about. Hitler, Stephen Paddock, etc. Stopping PTSD isn't that difficult, but it is very complicated. Just make sure you're raising your children with love and affection, and it should be okay. If all else fails, seek professional help as soon as you identify a problem. That's my suggestion of what would be best to change in the world today and how to change it. Thank you all for listening to my speech.